Get away, I am the god of thunder!
We're close to the target.
Paul, are you still there, or are you loading? Oh, there we go, your mic, never mind. Your mic has finally decided to load. My screen on my phone currently smells like vanilla because when I was making myself French vanilla, the shot that I was using, I was shaking it because I wanted some foam, and it kind of the cap of it blew open and it sprayed everywhere.
Stupid.
Yeah, what's not plus did? 21. You were stupid.
Stupid.
Stupid. The grind begins.
The zombie mode for Black Ops Cold War is gonna be free on the 14th.
Okay. And?
Kinda sucks.
As in, like, you can download it?
I mean, yeah, you can download it, but that's it.
Sounds like a war zone, but then when I tried to play Warzone, it just wouldn't let me.
Bruh.
Like I downloaded the game and it wouldn't let me play the main game. It just downloaded the Warzone part and it just didn't let me play Warzone.
Bruh.
It only let me play like the tutorial.
What tutorial? You wanna see me playing Mario and Luigi RPG on Discord?
No, I'm playing.
Yeah.
I'm playing while I still have time.
Bruh. I wanna go to Brazil voice chat. I'm just gonna mute myself.
Just no context. Paul playing Mario. What are you doing though?
Wait.
I am currently Thor, the God of Thunder.
Bruh.
I have a big fucking hammer.
Big hammer.
God damn it. Hit him with the hammer. Let's get him, Kurt. Who needs easy mode? Yeah, killed by the Thor hammer.
I need a bit of practice.
I am winning boss battle.
Okay. What are you fighting?
Fawful. The green guy.
Oh.
But he's like on steroids. I'm getting hit a lot, damn it. He's pretty OP. He's sucked my healing items, you bitch. Don't fuck this up. Yes. 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 Yes.
Get her! He takes my hammer! Takes my hammer. Feel the power of lightning. Bruh.
Is it dead? It's not dead. How much health does she have?
And I'm just gonna we're literally just in combat, and then these guys decided to forget that we're attacking them and just go back to their positional positions. And then I just managed to stealth them both. Man, I much prefer human enemies rather than animal enemies. Animal enemies are so much harder on extreme. Oh god,
Yeah.
later in the game, there's gonna be like there's gonna literally be only animal enemies, so that's gonna be hell for me. I'm gonna have to save constantly after every fight. Literally, because it doesn't auto-save after fights.
Finally. Here's the camp of the rebel natives.
The standing men call themselves Bonea Exvegal. Please, let's try and talk to them. I don't want to fight with my
I'm not dead. I'm not dead. I'm not dead. I'm
Hello.
not dead. I'm not dead.
Don't worry. I come in peace. I only wish to speak to your leader.
I am the leader of this camp, Renaix.
I'm not dead yet, damn it.
And whom wait you be?
There you go.
My name is Desade. I'm the legate of the merchant congregation.
The congregation. Are those the Lugaid Blau? The yellow eyes?
It's possible, yes.
Fish.
We live in the city south of the island.
That's right.
That did 100.
We hold no grudge against your people. Talk. I'm listening.
I've come to speak to you about
Okay,
your
that's
attacks
horrible.
against all those who take the road to Hikmet.
The lions only got what they deserve. They have captured many of our people.
My timing
We
sucks.
must release them.
That's the price of war. If you fight, you
Bowser
risk
got
men
fury.
being taken prisoner.
I am not talking about warriors, Renaikse, but villagers kidnapped in our villages. They mainly attack on
please attack.
Olmenawe, those carrying the mark of the bond like
Duck.
you. They capture
Punch.
them, and we never see them again.
Now I
We
delete
don't
this
know
guy.
what they are doing to them, but we are going to release them.
Bob-omb.
I see. But our merchants have no role in this. They are not warriors. So why kill them?
They brought food and weapons back to our enemies. We could not let them pass.
600 damage.
If your merchants had fled, we would not have pursued them. But they resisted, so they died. The city of Loyans is no longer to receive food or weapons. Nothing.
I share your anger against the lions, and I also
No
hope
one
to find our captured brothers. But the Renaigse also use floating houses to transport things. Your attacks were useless.
Listen, if what you told me is true, I fully understand why you're fighting. I'm even ready to help you clear up these disappearances. As long as you spare our merchants.
You no longer need to worry about it.
Stop creating my
That
defense.
was our last attack. Our troops are ready. And soon we will make the Loyan pay for the harm it has brought upon us.
What are you talking about?
Soon the Donea Extragao will march together, and we will free our brothers.
Don't do the same attack again, please. Thank you.
Can you guarantee that our merchants will now be able to take this road without risking their lives?
I always keep to my word. The time for small attacks is over. Now is the time of war.
I'm afraid you're heading straight into a massacre. But since you promised me that our caravans will be spared, I have fulfilled my mission.
Go in peace. We should prepare ourselves.
No. You could do the same attack. Are you listening to cutscenes?
Hmm?
Are you listening to cutscenes?
I just was.
Oh, sorry. Could have said that so I could stop talking.
We were barely talking anyway. At least now that I've played the story once, I know I have to make the good choices.
They are so full of hatred for the Alliance.
The Donea Extragao fight to free our people from the lions. And now they are ready for a great battle. I hope they will not end up like my clan.
I have to admit that the story of this attack is concerning. We should talk to Captain Rainhild about it. We can also inform him that the convoys will now be running smoothly.
I did it.
Okay.
Hello, Captain.
Your Excellency, what can I do for you?
I managed to trace the rebels who attacked the caravans. They will no longer be a problem.
You eliminated them.
No, that's not necessary. But you must know that this group is part of a much bigger army. An army that is ready to go to war against Hikmet.
We have been at war with the rebels for a long time.
They did not speak of skirmishes, but of a pitched battle. They want to free their imprisoned comrades and will stop at nothing to do so.
This is terrible news. We must prepare the troops immediately. I'll send a message to Governor Buran. Thank you for warning us, Your Excellency. You've given us a chance to resist their assault. I know it's not much, but I hope you'll accept this as a token of gratitude.
Thank you, Captain.
Karans, do you need something?
I must leave you. See you later.
Holy shit, the storm's coming.
Yes.
True.
Alright, gotta save up.
What, enemies?
No, I gotta save up so I can give Kurt a better sword because I gotta rely on companions a lot in this. Cause I use since
Wow.
I'm using over here since I'm over here using Thor's hammer and my swings are gonna take a long time to do. So I need my companions by me to start applying damage on the enemy while I start swinging.
Imagine relying companions.
I mean, that's no. I can imagine that for a lot of people. Especially when you're playing on extreme difficulty. Yeah, you know, it's only it's only the hardest mode in the game.
You deal with it, but
I am dealing with it by working on everything. Myself and my companions.
nah.
What do you mean, nah?
Nah.
Your mama.
Nah.
That's what she said. That's what your mama said last night. Oh. Owned.
Wow.
Paul hates gays?
No.
That's one dead. Let's go, Kurt.
Things are about to get dicey.
Let's get him, Kurt. Teamwork makes the dream work. Yes. I didn't have to make it easy mode because my head already hurts. Usually I have a rule where basically like if I die like 20 times over and over and over, I just switch it to easy so then I can get past it and continue the game, and then switch it back to extreme. It's just to make sure I don't kill myself, you know, on stream. Oh, I didn't have to go this way? Whatever, still, free XP. And the XP is great on extreme difficulty. Might just quickly make a save. I got more pistachios. Another good thing about having companions, they can distract the enemy while you smack them from behind.
Please, I come because of a message that was sent to me.
Wait, this is the unknown.
I came following the instructions you had left the secretary of our embassy, but I wasn't expecting to find you near the corpse of a member of the Ordo Luminis.
We were told that there was a man different from the other Renaigse amongst the Lugael Blah. Someone who sometimes helped our people. This is why we talked to the man in the large
Oh
house.
god, final boss.
But we don't really know who you are.
And
My
Lord
name is
Bowser.
Desardet. I'm the legate of the congregation. It means that I am in charge of the diplomacy with the other nations. And yes, I have helped your people a few times.
A diplomat is someone who talks, right? Not someone who fights.
I know how to fend for myself, if that's your question. But will you tell me why you made me come here?
2 nights ago, we attacked a group of Red Suns who were taking away some of our people. Many of them fled. But we captured this man, and we made him talk. We wanted to know where they took our brothers. And he talked about a secret camp.
Why would the Inquisition take natives to a secret camp?
To confuse their minds. They torture them until they renounce the truth and praise the sun. This Red Sun was mocking us. He said they would burn us, like the others. He had killed some of my brothers, so I killed him.
If what you say is true, then indeed, we cannot let the Inquisitors continue. But because you killed him, we can only take your word for it.
Maybe not. The Red Sun had a key on him. And also some words sealed in bark. We do not know how to set them free. But the Renaigse do, don't they?
The letter ordered this man to join the escort party of a group of natives. This partly confirms what you told me.
Do the words say where the camp is located?
No, but the address of the Inquisitor is written.
What is an address?
This is how we refer to the place we live in. I suppose the key you found is the key to his door.
So you can go to his house and look for more words.
I suppose so.
You must do it, or the suns will keep burning our people.
Very well. I will go visit this man's home. I will come back to you if I learn anything more.
Hurry. Our brothers may be dying in the meantime.
Our brothers, hurry! My brothers might be dying in the meantime. I just hear AFK eating pistachios.
Go back to town. We'll wait for you.
They should give us photo mode for this game.
Where? When was the last update? Can you check?
Hold on. It doesn't say, but it says version 1.05. They've only had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 updates. I mean, and the game's not glitchy, so I mean. Maybe they gave us maybe they made an update before it came out to PS Plus for free.
Yeah. The PS Plus update.
Like there hasn't been I haven't encountered a single glitch in this game.
No.
No, you bitch.
Oh no, please. Oh, there.
Welcome.
I need to grind coins.
Rise and grind gamers.
I gotta go around town, search random boxes, go out and just harvest some stuff. Get this ammunition. Discover areas.
If other sons come here, they'll burn me.
This letter mentions a secret camp. Apparently our man was involved in its creation. It also talks about a chest he would have had in the quarters of the Order, here in San Mateus. We may find clues there that will allow us to discover the location of the camp. The key we found must open this chest. Let's leave. Let's go and see what it contains. It's a key. Most likely the key to a chest, with the emblem of the Ordo Luminis. I don't think we'll find anything else here. Let's leave and see what this chest contains.
Hey there, gal pals. Bye bye. Ah, crap.
Hey, you.
Bruh.
Who are you? And what are you doing in Father Claudius's home?
Desade,
My colleague has been... May I know exactly what it is about your status as a diplomat that gives you the right to enter his home in his absence?
my status is the reason why the Mother Cardinal asked me to investigate. She wants to know where Father Claudius might have disappeared to. I offered to go to his home to see if I could find some information, hence why I'm here.
Really? Well, I find that very strange. Why would the Mother Cardinal ask that some strangers who do not belong to our order try to find him?
How would we know? Perhaps you want us to go find him together. I'm sure she'll be delighted to see how you've been treating the representative of one of her allies.
That won't be necessary, but know that I am keeping an eye on him.
As you wish. I hope I don't see you again, Father.
I doubt this sly, bitter man believed your lies. Probably see you again.
We should make use of this moment of respite to go visit the quarters of the Order and find the chest there. Let's hope they aren't infested with members of the Inquisition.
You're a mom.
There you go. Fuck. Okay. Okay. I'll go back.
Thanks to these documents, we'll be able to show the natives where the conversion camp is, and the times when new prisoner convoys will get there too.
The Ordo Luminis is fearsome in a fight. If the natives attack the camp, they risk being slaughtered. But given the methods of the Inquisitors, I almost want to give them a hand.
Don't hesitate. Goodbye. Don't...
I rely on reviving.
Goodbye. May the enlightened always...
So, did you discover anything?
I did. I found some information that should allow you to locate the conversion camp. And I also found a note about a prisoner convoy coming soon.
Why come and tell us all of this if your intention is just to betray us?
Betray you? How so?
You're not the ones this so-called legate betrayed. We are.
You? I have no commitment to your order. It is with Ptolemy that we are allied. Your nation, that you are prepared to drag into a war against the natives, with the sole purpose of converting a few of them in your torture camp, even if you have to kill all the others.
What
Conflict.
Are you talking about? Are you saying Claudius managed to complete his great conversion camp project
Don't pretend that you did not know.
I did not, but now that I do, I will do everything in my power to continue his work. And the first step will be to eliminate those who would denounce us. The Mother Cardinal focuses too much on politics, when she should be following her faith instead.
We will fight these monsters by your side, Onolminawi.
Hammer! Big hammer! Sword can do nothing against big hammer. 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 Big fucking hammer. Would you like some of this hammer, sir? Or ma'am?
Thank you.
You don't have to.
Even though the Ordo Luminis' actions are atrocious, Thélème must not learn of our involvement in this matter. Our alliance could suffer.
Do not worry about it. We won't tell them.
And we will make these bodies disappear.
Except for our Mal, of course.
I hope this will help.
In any case, she may even...
Perhaps.
Bartir.
Hey, skill points. Hey Paul, are you still there?
Come closer. Don't hesitate. Don't. Goodbye. May the enlightened always keep you
Karants, do you need some?
I'm asleep.
Cousin! You have returned to me. Your absence was sorely felt.
You don't appear to be in top form. A house intrigue's keeping you from finding proper sleep.
No, nothing to bring me nightmares as of yet. I'm blaming it on the change of diet. Now, tell me what adventures you've been up to. If you only knew how bored I grow behind these walls.
I would like, if you would allow me the honor, to introduce Bishop Petrus, emissary of Ptolemy.
Your Highness, may the light warm you in its holy embrace.
Enchanted to meet you, my father.
I've come here to present respects from Ptolemy and best wishes from the Mother Cardinal.
She has my most sincere thanks. But before speaking further, I would like to discuss matters with my cousin, if you would be so kind.
I've been to the neighboring cities as you asked of me.
Tell me then, was your journey adventurous?
Well, I was able to gain audience with the governors, give them your regards, and glean some information.
I would not have allowed anything bad to happen to him, Your Highness.
Oh, it's just us here, Kurt. Why not continue to call me by my given name? Carry on with your story, cousin. I'm impatient to know what secrets our illustrious neighbors have discovered.
The Bridge Alliance believes that a remedy could possibly be found by studying the local flora. They are quite motivated, but their research expedition has gone missing and there is no sign of life. And since they themselves are under constant attack, they cannot spare a rescue party to investigate. The Mother Cardinal, in her opinion, believes the Malachor to be a result of a curse.
A curse cast by a demon. An evil creature worshipped by a cult of island natives. If you would allow me to second the request of our Mother Cardinal, we are in dire need of your help. Our inquisitors are hardly diplomats, and... But I should let you finish, my son.
They have started their investigations in a village where strange events have been taking place, but they're unable to get to the bottom of it. The population keeps its secrets, and Ptolemy hopes that we might help them learn more about the cult.
This is all extremely interesting. You have lived up to my expectations, as always. That said, we find ourselves between the rock and the harbor. The bridge is already in open conflict with the island natives. Ptolemy and their inquisitors. We're going to have to tread on eggshells, but let's follow all the clues to their mysteries. We need to help them continue their investigations. Perhaps one will lead us to something useful. I don't have a lot of men, as well you know, and since I only trust you among them, take Kurt and any others that seem useful. I wouldn't want anything bad to happen to you.
If you would allow me, Your Highness, I would be honored to assist your cousin on his investigation.
Very well then. You could start by indicating the precise location of your nasty village.
Of course, Your Highness. I should have thought of that sooner. Allow me to mark the location on your map, my...
Thank you.
Anything else?
I'm going to
look out for yourself.
Greenblood, my friend. My contacts have spoken. I was able to discover the location of this infamous Phantom training camp.
Do you still think they should be held accountable?
More than ever. You know that I recruited Raynor. I want to know what kind of hornet's nest I led him into. I want to know what these madmen did. But I fear if I go alone, I might not be able to control myself. And I won't learn anything. I need the help of my best student.
How can I refuse such a request? Well then, let's go.
longer.
I was informed of your arrival by my sentinels, but I didn't think it would be you, Kurt.
Rolf! You're the leader of this.
Do you two know?
My name...
And we want...
What?
Does...
Anyway.
What is...
Our...
And yet... This is a...
The main building is reserved for front and rear of the camp are dedicated to combat training. But most exercises take place outside.
Impressive.
Only the best come in. Once they arrive, they say... But you already...
Yes.
Will you tell us about your...
That's a sensitive. The natives not... Got it?
Actually, we've...
A kid I recruited. Rainer.
Oh. I didn't know he was one of yours. My condolences. I was told...
Don't...
All right. Since the accident occurred during a maneuver, it's regrettable that these things happen.
We've taken up enough of your time.
I agree.
I'd like to question...
You've become... Fine.
I'm sorry. I couldn't contain...
I noticed. Good thing you know this captain so well. I don't think he would have let us invest...
Lieutenant!
Respectfully, Captain.
Here is my friend.
At your orders.
How did you be...
I have led numerous...
That's...
Yes,
What kind
I
of...
can't go and...
You mean sublime?
But we also take...
How did... Kurt, don't you think that someone this talented fits what we're looking for? You see, we need to find someone who can replace Kurt to oversee my cousin's security.
Your cousin is the governor of New Serene, I've heard. It's a prestigious position. I don't doubt my abilities, but an offer like this, made so suddenly, must have a price.
We can't hide anything from you.
We're trying to find out what happened to Rainer.
That name doesn't sound familiar. He must have been in the Shadow Squadron.
The other lieutenant?
Yes.
He died.
I guess it was one of you.
We'll question some of...
At your orders.
Lieutenant!
Captain!
My friend!
Can you... What kind...
Come, now these are...
That's a pit.
I have some...
I'd like to get...
Go on!
I hope that it won't...
We'll be quick.
The story about training against magic is a lie. This lieutenant has no idea what he's talking about. Soldier!
Yes, Captain.
Eddie.
Me?
You're looking...
You see...
No,
absolutely.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, sire.
Good heavens. I feel like a bogeyman.
These recruits are clearly scared to let any information slip.
It's as if their life depended on it. Soldier!
Captain!
At ease, soldier.
We'd like to learn...
I have nothing to...
Really?
No. Well...
You're very united.
United. You could say...
That's rather sinister.
Yeah.
You seem rather hesitant.
No. Well... And we're lucky to have the lieutenant.
We should leave this soldier...
Your name, soldier?
Wilhelm.
Keep it up, Bill.
This recruit, Wilhelm, in spite of himself, led on more than the others.
His resentment is clear. But he won't divulge anything as long as his instructors are near.
Hello, soldier.
Captain, of course.
What's it like in your...
Very well, yes.
How?
Yes.
Really?
Problems remain?
No, Captain.
We've learned...
No. Of course not. Only...
That's strange.
If you don't mind... No.
Very well.
Excellence.
Lieutenants! Report.
Captain?
Could you...
We
right,
are...
are you...
No.
As you...
Wilhelm, we need to talk. And don't worry. Kurt will make...
Why are you doing?
We didn't think you'd...
If you notice...
Even more... What's...
This only... That's what we're told.
Tell me about the training.
It's more torture than any... We're constantly beaten and humiliated, and they even push us to police so we don't dare talk.
And they call us barbarians. We could never put our own children through this.
I heard them tell you about the specialist training against the natives in hostile environments. But what they teach us would be more useful for assassins.
As for Rainer, do you know what happened to him?
Yes. One day he just couldn't stand it any longer. He disobeyed orders, he fought back, and they summoned him for night training.
What does that entail?
It doesn't have much to do with real training. The weakest serve as punching bags for the others, who are encouraged to beat them. If we refuse, we too become the targets. So we join in and strike. If you're looking to punish Rainer's murderer, you can start with me. We all have his blood on our hands.
Thank you for telling us all of this.
I hope you can do something.
We understand.
Thank you. Really. That was truly fascinating.
Captain?
I've seen everything I needed to see. You can leave us.
Yes, Captain.
Shall we go?
Kurt, Willem has spoken.
What did he tell you?
He said the recruits go through hell. They're humiliated, spy on each other, get bullied. It's essentially torture. Raynor wouldn't stand for these methods. He rebelled and was summoned for night training.
Are you sure he used that term?
Yes. But he told me it's not really training.
And the others beat them. Sometimes to death. I know.
You knew about this kind of training?
Yeah. I thought it was a thing of the past. What a monster. How dare he?
I'm so sorry. I'm lost for words. Tell me, did you learn anything new?
I scouted out the site. There's 2 parts of the barracks we should look at more closely. Rolf's quarters and the basement, which they refused to open for me.
You're full of anger, Sengots. Take a deep breath and think. Then tell us your plan.
Let's wait for nightfall. We'll sneak into the camp unseen, search the barracks, the private quarters, and then the basement.
We might also try to find out where this night training takes place.
Yes. I wouldn't want other young recruits to lose their lives tonight. Especially Wilhelm.
Strange. There's no one left in this part of the camp.
Maybe they're in the combat pit behind the barracks. I saw it when I visited the camp. Or they've already left for their night training. Let's find Rolf's office. He surely has the key to the basement.
This letter is disturbing, Kurt. It confirms that several deaths have been disguised in order to keep this camp secret. But it says that the recruits trained here have been assigned to governors from different cities. And yet I'm sure that Constantine knows nothing about these elite units. The conclusion of the letter also confirms that the commander is pleased with what's been going on here.
So Torsten knew?
So it seems. Including about the deaths.
He's gone too far. He dishonors us all. Sieglinder was right.
This room. What could have happened in here?
I know this smell only too well. Fear, blood, death.
These people have turned this place into a site of suffering. It will take years of work to erase its traces.
This document explains a lot. They torture the soldiers to break them. Raynor shows up on this list more than once.
he gave them a lot of problems. Those who resist too much are lynched during night training. Rolf, you'll pay for this.
Kurt, Wilhelm's name was added to tonight's training.
That's the young man who helped us, isn't it? They will probably kill him for it.
We can't let them kill him. We must stop this training immediately.
The risk is that Rolf will ambush us.
If this boy dies because of us, I will never forgive myself. I refuse to let these recruits pay for the bastards who manipulate them. Let's avoid spilling blood in vain.
You surprise me once again, Kurt. You're full of compassion for these youngsters.
They're just kids. There has to be a way to reason with them.
We'll do what we can, Kurt. I can't promise anything more.
Refuse to let these recruits pay for the bastards who manipulate them. Let's avoid spilling blood in vain.
You surprise me once again, Kurt. You're full of compassion for these youngsters.
They're just kids. There has to be a way to reason with them.
We'll do what we can, Kurt. I can't promise anything more.
Refuse to let these recruits pay for the bastards who manipulate them. Let's avoid spilling blood in vain.
You surprise me once again, Kurt. You're full of compassion for these youngsters.
They're just kids. There has to be a way to reason with them.
We'll do what we can, Kurt. I can't promise anything more.
Nobody saw us. All we have to do is ambush them in the pit. Rolf, you bastard, how could you be part of this disgrace?
You know that this is how the best soldiers are made. Soldiers, grab your weapons! Death to the traitors!
Stop! Soldiers, are you really going to obey these scoundrels? Do I need to remind you of the Guard's motto? Where is your honor?
I won't repeat myself, recruits. Execute these traitors!
Soldiers, listen to your captain. You are the victims of these monsters, and we are here to save you. We're doing our best to avoid...
And we know what...
I don't...
Not...
Despite what Wilhelm told me, I wasn't expecting this.
Come on!
He's getting destroyed.
They'll kill him. We can't let them get away with it.
Come on, I'll teach you all the dance.
Stop! We won't let you kill this boy like you killed Rainer.
Soldiers! Do you realize what you're doing?
Captain? But...
You shouldn't be here. This time, you won't get away with it. To arms!
Do you know what happens to those who die in this regiment? Their bodies are thrown out like those of rabid animals. If you die here, you'll die without glory. No one will ever know what happened to you. I doubt that's what they promised you when you joined the Guard.
No. No, of course not.
A good soldier doesn't fight for glory. He fights to be the best.
Really? Then the Guard really has changed. Did you recruits leave your families to end up lynched and thrown into a ditch?
No. You're right, Captain. We never should have ended up here.
Traitors! Cowards! Deserters! Dara Grimaderendam!
To my help! And death to the others!
Will you be all right?
I'm wounded, but I'll survive. Thanks to you. I'm eternally grateful.
Come, Wilhelm. We'll help you get home. We owe you that, at least.
I'm counting on you to bring him back to the camp in one piece.
Yes, Captain.
Well then, let's go. Let's hope that Rolf didn't hear the sounds of combat. Surprise is our best ally.
You're right. Let's try to approach discreetly. It's blocked.
Nobody saw us. All we have to do is ambush them in the pit. Rolf, you bastard, how could you be part of this disgrace?
You know that this is how the best soldiers are made. Soldiers, grab your weapons! Death to the traitors!
Stop! Soldiers, are you really going to obey these scoundrels? Do I need to remind you of the Guard's motto? Where is your honor?
I won't repeat myself, recruits. Execute these traitors!
Soldiers, listen to your captain. You are the victims of these monsters, and we are here to save you. We're doing our best to avoid a fight, to spare your lives.
Well, what do you want us to do? We have orders, and we know what will happen to us if we don't obey. Enough! To arms! Attack!
It was nearly Wilhelm's turn tonight. It could have been any of you.
Lies! Only the weak fall. So we must prove that we aren't among them.
Nonsense. I've seen more combat than any of you, and I've seen hundreds of soldiers die. Weak or not. I've seen this kind of camp before, full of torture and sadistic officers. I thought it was a thing of the past, but I was wrong. So help me make sure this camp really is the last of them.
You're right, Captain. If we don't put down our weapons, this will never end. Congratulations, Lieutenant. You've trained cowards. Their training wasn't finished, Captain, and the speeches were so convincing. Silence! Where is this second squadron? Should have been here a long time ago.
They're not coming, Rolf.
They surrendered too. It would appear that your training methods aren't very effective.
Now that you no longer have lackeys to send after us, Rolf, you'll have to get your own hands dirty.
I've dreamt of shutting that big mouth of yours up for so long.
Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
Will you be all right, Kurt?
Yes. Yes. I'll be fine. I'm just glad to know that this camp won't kill anyone else.
What about you, Wilhelm?
Thank you for saving my life. Without you...
I hope you can forget all about this. This is not what the Guard is about.
I don't know if you'll be able to forgive us, Wilhelm.
I've been in your shoes on other nights. You didn't have the choice.
While we wait for this camp to close for good, you'll be under Wilhelm's command. You'll soon receive your transfer orders.
At your orders, Captain.
Glad it's you, Wilhelm.
You'll stay here for now. I'll send men I trust to come get you soon.
What do you want us to do?
I'll need backup if I really want to put an end to all of this. We must go see Major Sieglinder in New Serene. I need to tell her what was going on here.
Are you sure she wasn't involved?
Her? Never. She's old school. She already held the commander at a distance because she didn't like the direction the Guard was headed. He would have sacked her, or worse, if she didn't have so much support within the Guard. I should have listened to her.
There's no use brooding over the past. Let's go. We'll go and see her immediately.
Sieglinder, I need to talk to you.
What's the matter, Kurt?
We've just returned from a training camp. A secret camp. Where elite soldiers are trained. Through terror, humiliation, and torture.
Don't tell me that.
Yes. One of my recruits died, and he wasn't the only one. It is designed to create a regiment of assassins.
I am sorry, Kurt. I knew something was wrong, but I never would have thought it'd go that far.
We put an end to it all. We had to. But Torsten allowed it. Even encouraged it.
I told you, and...
Yes.
What are you gonna do?
I'm going to speak out, Sieglinder. And
if I were as close to him and his family as you are...
I know.
You've always been a loyal person, Kurt. But Torsten betrayed us all. And...
Believe me, he won't...
Goodbye, Kurt. My men and I stand with you.
Karantz, do you need something?
I must leave.
We are arriving in my mother's village. Bedrais. There are wild beasts around it. We must be careful. The guys rad. We let spears know how to defend themselves. But we have to find a way there. Found the Dara, Dimataram Dam! This is where the spears of all past warriors are gathered. The branches are reclaimed by the tree and bring strength to the village.
Who do you think you are? By what right do you enter the home of our queen?
I'm the emissary of the Congregation of Merchants. I've come to meet your leader.
Come now, Arwant. You are not a watchdog. Where is my mother?
Siora, I didn't see you. You have come too late. Your mother has gone to wage a war. They left for Didekid Nadageis only a few hours ago.
Oh no. We need to catch up with them and avoid the shedding of blood. Please, haste.
Very well then. Let's be off.
In order to go towards Didegid Nadagis, we must follow the path leading toward the heights and to the forest.
Wait. We should go left here. It's a more difficult path, but it's much shorter.
Look at the tracks. They chose to take the path on the right, it would seem.
Before a battle, it makes sense that they wanted to avoid a path with more danger.
If it is dangerous, let's not risk braving it when time is against us.
We risk meeting a great many beasts. But if we follow the warriors, we risk catching up with them too late to sway them.
Thanks for listening to me. I fear my mother may have already thrown herself into the battle.
Things are about to get dicey.
about to get dicey.
No, the battle rages on. My sister is surrounded. We have to help her. Come. You are too late, Ciara. Mother has fallen, and we are defeated. No! This is not fair!
I am so sorry.
Who is this man? He resembles one of us, but is dressed like a Renaigze.
I am the ambassador of the Congregation of Merchants. I'm sorry for your loss.
The Congregation? And what side are you on in this war? Those that massacre our people? Iselt, calm down. You know that Mother sent me to seek out allies. You show up when the fight was nearly over. Was this part of your plan? You know that these monsters are taking our own. They must make honorable amends.
We got here as fast as we could, I assure you, and we have fought by your side. Listen, after a battle, whether lost or won, the elders say that we must return the dead to the earth.
And tend to the wounded. He is right, Iselt. This is no time to continue the fight. Truly spoken. You are right, and you know our traditions. I feel weak.
You need to return to the village and care for your wounds. We will watch over the others.
Thank you. Thank you for... And find my mother.
Look at this massacre.
Find her banner. This way. There is a survivor. Let's heal him. You can walk now. Return to the village. We must make sure that there are no more survivors.
Oh, these ruins are very strange. By what name did you call this place again?
Dadida Keaton Nada Gaze. There was once a battle in the past. A great victory for our clans.
Strange indeed. These walls are completely foreign to the styles of your own dwellings. Does this name that you gave the ruins mean anything in particular?
Yes. It means ruins of the first Guardian.
I would like to dig around a little on the site. We might be able to unearth clues as to who actually built them.
You can walk now. Return to the village. We must make sure that there are no more survivors. Over there. I think that man is still breathing. Let's make sure. You now have enough strength to return to the village. Find care of him.
Yogis.
Another warrior who survived. I do not think that we will find any more of them now. We healed them all, thanks to you. May the grass always be soft beneath your feet.
XD. Guys.
I beg of you, help me.
Still you dare to breathe. How can you hope that I am here to save you?
No,
What have you done with my mother?
Pity, I beg of you. I don't want to die.
Then answer!
Siora.
Stop. Look at yourself. You're acting like a beast.
A beast has far more majesty than these monsters who have traded their souls.
They have taken her. The Queen. They took her.
Then she must still be alive. They would not have bothered to carry away a corpse.
She would have chosen death before capture. They must have wanted her alive. We must find her.
If your mother is in the hands of Bridge, they'd have taken her to the closest camp.
Promise me that we will do everything we can to bring her back. Karans, do you need something? Look, there are... This is the first time I've seen these drawings so closely.
You've never come here? You certainly seem to know the place.
This site is sacred and taboo. Everyone knows where it is, but no one ever comes here. All these colors are so beautiful. I never would have imagined that they could create something so delicate.
Who are you talking about?
Of those who built these lodgings. That my ancestors vanquished in a past war.
You know who they were?
I only know the legend. The legend of Didakid and the Daiges.
I'm listening.
It is said our people lived peacefully. Until the men appeared from the sea, intent on making our lands their own. They dug great caverns into the earth, ripped down our forests, destroying everything in their wake. They were evil. The warriors killed so many people that even their own people came to fear them. Here they built a terrible city that spewed out clouds of cinder and death. Our kings and queens were desperate. They went to the heart of our island, and the island heard them. From the woods appeared the first guardian. He was taller than a city, and with each step it smashed a lodging. It was a guardian of Rat, and the city could not resist him. Since then, the earth answers our call for magic, and in exchange, we become Almanawi, in keeping with the pacts our kings and queens once made.
It is a very sad and terrible legend. I wonder who these people from the sea could have been. People from the continent, no doubt. Our Malachor might well be the cursed result of that war from another age. We have nothing more nor anyone else to find here. I must report all we've learned to Constantine.
Karans, my mother is still... I must do it, so will you come?
We will do everything we can to... Let's go. I need a bit of practice.
Move away! Things are about to get dicey! Dwellers.
Here comes our pay, boys!
To my help! And death to the others! To my help! And death to the others! Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
Halt! Who?
De Sardet.
Oh, well, you can come in, Your Excellency.
Am I the one you call a savage, Renaigse?
This young lady is the princess of her people, and as such, I would appreciate if you let us through.
Very well, Your Excellency. I'd feel better knowing that...
Well, De Sardet. Allow me to... We understand...
No! You let her...
We didn't need to. When we collected her up from the battlefield, she was severely wounded. She died on the way to the camp.
I want to see her body on Almanawi.
Can we see her?
If you're the one who's asking, Your Excellency, it should be possible. You're in luck. We were thinking about getting rid of it, but we received the order to keep her body. It's still at the infirmary. Ask the doctor. He'll show it to you.
Thank you, Captain. Siora, I'm terribly sorry.
Let's go see her now. I need to...
I'm sorry, pretty flower. I really am. The infirmary must be the building on the right, near the camp entrance. Let's go.
Who are you?
I am the legate of the...
I would like to see her.
My condolences, madam. The body of your mother is back there, in the room on the left.
No.
I should give you some privacy while you're mourning. We won't be far.
And de varstir tu, Matir. Men sida denon mil frichterman. I must take her with me on Almanawi. We must perform the rituals.
The captain said that he was instructed to keep her body. It will not be easy to convince him to disobey.
I do not care about the captain's orders. She is my mother. She must be given back to the earth.
So, let's go back to see him and try to make him change his mind.
You can try, but with all due respect, I doubt that you will succeed. He will not want to draw attention to himself by disobeying this order.
What do you mean?
I believe he is a traitor, and that he made a deal with Telemi.
Those are some serious accusations, even for a member of the Guard. Why would you believe such a thing?
I overheard a conversation that got me thinking, and I also saw certain documents.
We could use them to pressure him. Did you take them?
No, that would be too risky. I do not want to get into trouble. But I suppose they would still be amongst his other belongings.
Will they let us rummage through this place without protesting?
Most of the guards returned to Hikmet after the battle was over. If you are discreet, you should be able to enter the officer's building.
Thank you for your help, Doctor.
Shouldn't you ask the captain first? Maybe he'll change his mind.
You're right. Let's try talking to him before rummaging through the camp.
Your Excellency.
We would like to retrieve the...
That will not be possible. As I told you, he wants to deliver to one of his scholars who wanted to study her.
You have lost a lot of men in this battle. How would you feel if someone prevented you from giving them a proper burial? If you knew that their corpses were going to be given to some scholars to be dissected, wouldn't you want to have them back?
The way I feel when it comes to my men, I cannot give her back.
Captain, I insist.
I have orders, Your
It is my mother. We are to give her back to me, or I swear that I...
This isn't the right way to...
This man is as cold as stone.
I'm afraid we have no choice but to pressure him now, like the doctor told us.
We will have to be discreet if we want to find these documents without getting caught.
The doctor was right. They are trafficking weapons illegally with San Mateos. If word reaches Hikmet, these men will face a firing squad. But none of these documents are signed. The captain managed to cover his tracks. Here's a document that could be useful. They're meeting with the buyers.
Then we should go there. He won't be able to deny it if we catch him red-handed.
There's a risk that he will react violently, but we have no other choice.
Let's go then. I know this place. It is further down the road, near a large tree.
Here we are. This is the tree that was mentioned. Let's hide while we wait for them to arrive. Well, Captain, you have some peculiar friends for a man who obeys the Alliance.
You? What are you doing here?
We stumbled upon some strange documents and wanted to see for ourselves if there was any truth to them.
Sorry, my friends. If you want our shipment, then we need to get rid of this nosy legate.
Captain, you are making a grave mistake. All we want is to negotiate.
I want the body of my
Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
Your armor is broken, Soldat! I'm wounded. I need help.
Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
Enough! I surrender! I would never have thought that you would dare to attack allies of the congregation.
It seems to me that you were the one who attacked. How did you put it? This nosy legate. Had you simply listened to us, Captain, this fight would not have taken place. All we wanted was for you to respectfully deliver the body of the Queen to her village.
And will you stay silent about what you saw?
We're neutral. Trading amongst yourselves does not concern us.
In that case, very well. I'll return to the out.
Now I would like...
In that case...
Isildt. Our mother. I know, Siora. And the worst hearsay. Some men delivered her remains here. They said that it was thanks to you. And the Renaigze legate. Thank you. We will be able to pay homage to our mother. Why are there mind shakers here, Isildt? I meant to tell you about it. They came saying that our mother had made an agreement with Teleme. But Mater did not tell me about it. She didn't say anything to me either. I do not like this, Isildt. These people want to drive us away from the land. I know But we need help after the defeat. And they say that she made a promise set in stone. The spirits of the people of our village would have to go to the light, and in exchange they'd help us against the lions. This is impossible. Mater would never have done such a thing. They are lying, I'm certain of it. They may be. But if there really is a promise set in stone, we cannot break it. And we will have to bury our mother according to their rituals. We must verify it. I will not stand there while these mind shakers take our village. Karans, do you need something?
I'm sorry about what happened to your mother. How are you feeling?
Unwell? I am angry, and I feel an immense void within me. I blame myself for not having been on this battlefield with her.
I understand. My mother had the Malachor. And yet I had to leave her behind as she was at death's door. I can't help thinking that I should have stayed by her side. Just like you.
And you could not have done anything to save her, either. Thank you, Onol Manawi. Your words alleviate my sorrow. Anything else?
Do you have anyone? A friend, perhaps? Whom you can talk to in this trying time?
I usually confide in my sister, but she's suffering too. And I think she resents me for not having been there when our mother needed me.
I know we've only known each other for a little while, but if you need someone to talk to, I'm here.
Thank you, Onol Manawi. You are a good person. And I'm glad that you are my friend. Anything else?
I must leave you.
tear him down!
Things are about to get dicey. To my help, and death to the others! I can't hold on much longer.
I'm wounded. I need help.
need a bit of practice. Indeed. To whom do I have the...
Sister, if you...
She also said...
How?
How?
But is there perhaps anything...
Have you...
Although it feels... I'm not particular...
I see.
Anything else?
That will be...
Ber Tirtumad, on Olmenawi, is it you who helped my warriors
Indeed.
Then I thank you. It's probably because you are an Onolmenawi that... What do you seek?
Can you tell me something?
We believe our strength and that which... What? My people have many of them, but when we are happy, anything more?
Concerning this story...
Enough quest.
Good day. Are you the...
Bertir.
I would like to ask you a few questions.
The people of your island are questions have no...
But...
It is your case. You believe... Answer your own questions. At least then the answers will please you. And we shall be done with...
That is not what I...
Qua awelemseg. May your answers fill your...
Good day.
Do you want something?
Could you answer a
question? Let us play a game.
If it's the only way to get...
I am pleased. What name is given the place from where you come?
I come from Serene, a grand city on the continent of Gicane.
Really? It is possible that you come from there, but I believe that this is not your land. Your turn.
Tell me about the missionaries that came here.
The Moine Shakers came here to our home and tried to convince us to abandon. No one wanted to listen. I suppose that they were... The woman is truly strange. Let's try some... Are you on Olmenawi with your land?
I'm not bound. Or at least I haven't done anything in particular to bind myself.
Then it was your parents. One of them at least must have... Your turn.
Could you tell me more about your beliefs?
What is... I don't believe. Every river, in exchange for this, we do every... It was fun.
Traitor. An Olmenawi does not wear the dress of the strangers.
You have a strange stare, Renaix. Leave me alone. Do you want?
Goodbye.
What?
Traitor. An Olmen...
Can't you leave us alone?
Leave me be! Even your thoughts are loud and break my peace!
Bertir to Mad.
What can you...
The beliefs... we believe in the void.
You're different from...
Different?
Well...
You are...
Tell me... What can you...
Go.
This question... My dark spirit... I must leave now. Anything new?
No. The investigation has gone stale. The villagers won't even engage in conversation with me now. Perhaps you should talk to them.
I managed to...
And did they tell you...
I know little more about... It is certainly yet... One of the villagers that spoke with me seemed truly well.
I think I know of whom you... He often sneaked...
That man was looking uneasy. He must be hiding something. Maybe in his house.
He doesn't look inclined to let us in. We'll have to distract him.
We could break one of his pots. That would keep him busy. Or we could ask for help.
I can pretend to be clumsy, but we'll have to work fast, and it will only work once.
Do you want something?
My turn?
Very well.
What?
He is a man. He is the...
Where?
What?
I really must go.
This request. But we must. These people of Tel...
Very well. And be respectful of what you find there.
Oi! Toiges! Radayam Redit Quad!
The Sengedin Anadas are known for being terrifying on the battlefield. Perhaps they wear masks such as this one.
I will admit that it's rather ghastly, but I'm almost certain that the warriors of this island wear these things in battle. This altar is incredibly morbid. I wonder what sort of spirit could be venerated in this way.
This sort of offering and its seals resembles nothing that we call upon in our rituals. I have never seen anything like it. It is a troubling sight.
This painting is frightening. Evoking war. A massacre. A bloodbath under the likeness of a grimacing face.
I have never seen anything like this before. This is very violent and bloody. Daedra's clan has always been a bit different.
We should go tell Sister Ephesia about it. She will have some advice for us. Did you learn anything?
No. Nothing more. Were you able to get inside the nervous man's hut?
I was able to sneak into the hut of our mystery man.
And what did you discover?
Some troubling things. A ritual mask.
By the Enlightened. To think these unholy finally, the proof they cannot perform their heat. And I'm certain that it's I failed to find where he goes.
I shall try.
Thank you for your help.
We should wait until nightfall and follow him. Here we could hide and wait. We would be able to see where this...
Wake up, Greenblood. He's here.
Where could our man have gone?
He must have gone through this door, made out of roots. What's happening? You are so pale. Did the lightning-struck tree speak to you?
In a way. I saw many images. They were so real. As if I was the tree itself.
Do tell. This vision is surely the key to the portal.
I was this tree. And the ever sinister life left in spite of this. And at the very end, the vision dissipated. This stone bears the image of a storm. The drawing on this stone This stone is adorned with the etching of a drop of water. The drawing on this stone makes me think of fire. This stone is blackened. This drawing looks like an infant.
You did it right. By awakening these stones in the right order, the door opened.
Close duis, atuda yam canadedole, tadulan vrandi, alauneles agen ole vei. Closi garamam italami olflinau ich egrem. Closi gedem dayentis olarabeni a ol slai. Franqua sakengedem fradem adigalem. Linquid winterbo so galansani. Tugombe nis gremos nigawi. Renkasi e krimaderem denegao edent. Los duis arujekt nes diri.
Lois des Raman ades Gideon Arrenta. Esparnu Fradi. Damagengadan Yadiga Ladandian. Esparnu Fradi. Dawi Gaishidon. Agesparnu Fradi. Dawi Gremos Anabui.
What a strange ritual. I have never seen anything like it. The rituals of my village are not quite as scary.
In any case, Teleme's story suddenly sounds way more plausible. Was the villages. We should go talk to Deirdre.
What do you seek?
We found your sanctuary and assisted in one of your blood rituals. Was the apparition we witnessed the demon the priests were talking about?
What is clear is these priests know nothing, and you know nothing.
The ritual. I've never seen anything like it. I hoped you'd be able to explain what they were trying to achieve. As you can see, my companion is not a Renaigse like the others. He understands.
Very well. I'll attempt to help you make sense of what you witnessed. The ritual you saw is a ceremony to summon forth the strength of our warriors. Our people have always lived in harmony with nature. Our very existence revolves around her. She talks to us and takes on many faces. What you have witnessed is just one of many. Confronting the threat that the Renoiksi make up, we called them for their blessing, and they appeared to us.
Can we contact them? I mean, is communication possible?
What you witnessed was not a discussion. But if you visit a sanctuary, you may see one of the faces, and then you will be able to talk. Pass the mountains and head to the swamps. There, if you perform the ritual, you will see them come. Though what you will hear may not be to your liking.
Karants, do you need some?
I'm...
What a strange party we have here. Who are you?
Good day.
So it is.
We are. They think we carry a lion.
That's.
Do you know?
Ah!
Fresco in various yellow hues. It represents a sort of insect. The image is fading. We can't see much of anything. Fresco. It represents a beast of the marshes, a red serpent.
There are hardly any bits of equipment left on these bodies. Are they the ones the old man told us about?
Probably. You can still discern the crest of the Alliance on this doublet. Let's search the area. There might still be something interesting.
do you...
I found it's but they will awaken the quench. I found it's but
do you see
they will awaken quench us.
But
We found that. How do I'm listening. Quench
what?
this valve. Nothing. Something's appeared over there. It seems as if it's some type of altar. Looks like an altar. The stuff.
Dog! Killed! You killed her! Monsters! Murderers!
You knew her, old man? Before she became a Nadaig?
May the earth swallow you whole! You and those from their dark oil! They must all be destroyed! But Enolmil Frictimen will stop them! He will chase you all away! Murderers! His hunt has begun!
Calm down. We didn't have a choice. We were only defending ourselves.
Siora, what is he talking about? Why is he so furious, and who is Enon Mil Frictaman?
I believe he is furious because he knew the Nadaig before she bonded. He mourns her in this way. It was a Doneigad who received very much power, and who traded herself completely.
Are you saying that that creature was once a woman?
Yes, like you and me. Anyone who draws upon the power of the earth becomes one of their faces in exchange. As for your other question...
One of 1,000?
Enon Mir Frichtemann.
But enough to think that this...
And why is that? Why would the source of your...
I don't know, Siora. But didn't this man just say that this being would hunt us down? We need to learn more.